around,
Yeah.
but you have made your way out.
Correct.
15 years sober.
Yeah.
Can you just talk to me about that journey?
Okay, so basically, obviously, I was introduced into the drugs. My father was a druggie, so yeah, we took it that way. I was sent to boarding school when I was young. Started smoking mandrakes and doing the wrong things at 9, and it just snowballed from there. Mom always tried to help. Mom's a single mom, so you know she was trying her best what she was doing. And then I went to rehab once, and that was I went for 6 months, and then I met my wife. My wife waited me for 4 months, and that's basically on how the road to recovery worked. I wasn't really solid from the first get-go of the 6 months. There was ups and downs, and then just one day, you know, I don't know, I can't even say how I stopped drugs. I just think I have a proper solid willpower, and obviously with the help of my wife, which made it a little bit easier, you know, the motivation all the time, knowing that she saw something better in me that I never saw. Yeah, so that's, yeah, we can go on for days.
Absolutely, because at the end of the day, this is such a complex topic, and so many South Africans right now,
true.
whether you are affected by drug addiction yourself personally, or you're supporting a loved one, I think so
Family
many
members as well, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So many people can relate to your story. What do you think that rock bottom moment was? And you've already said your wife was a light and shining armor, I suppose I can say, in your story. And so was your mom, coupled with that. But what made that want you to turn it into something that is food, passion focused?
You know what? I've always had a love for food. My mom was a hard-working single mom, working 2 jobs. So when I came home from school, there was no one there because she was working. So I used to test stuff in the kitchen. I'll never forget, I remember I tried to make a white sauce for the first time and never stirred it properly. And then I actually ate it, and I had this, like a ball of dough that wasn't really mixed through properly. So, and then after that, I tried to evolve, I tried to make sauce, and that's how my passion for food came into that. And that's when Mom said, okay, let's try you out, let's send you to a chef school. And then, yeah, it just gradually performed from there. Yeah,
from there.
That's amazing.
So much so that you've now successfully opened Say Catering, and that's how we got our introduction. So, I mean, food trucks are #1. We all know globally are a huge trend right now. But what made you decide to go the food truck route, and not only that, to specifically give something that's been a fan favorite, which is your bao buns?
Yeah. So I know in the States they are huge. In the UK they use them. The family here in Cape Town are not as big as they are there with the food trucks, but it's gradually coming slowly. And I was actually during lockdown. I checked bio buns, and I saw people are doing bio buns, but nobody's doing bio buns on a food truck. So I thought, well, okay, there you go. Then me and my wife, we did this course, which is called Thinking into Results by Bob Proctor, and that was actually one of my goals. To have a food truck of my own. And through the course, in a matter of only 2 weeks, I manifested one of those guys that I know that knew me from the bad vibes. He was like, hey dude, you're looking good, you're looking well, what you doing with it? Are you still a chef? I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm like, is this your food truck? He's like, yeah, dude, I rented out, you know. Are you willing? I'm like, no, definitely.
Always willing.
And that's exactly, and that's when I did my first event by Bree Street, and it was a
success.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's talk about that. You've already touched base on the fact that you're all about self-improvement, being a better person, and truly manifesting all the thoughts, dreams, prayers you have for yourself.
Correct.
So much so that you enrolled into Procter Gallagher's institution.
Yeah.
What is that all about, and how has that fed your life?
Okay, so basically, my wife found this lady, Connie Ann, on Facebook. And Connie Ann is the most amazing facilitator. She did the Bob Proctor course for probably about 5-6 years ago, and she facilitates. And it's all about empowering, all about manifesting, all about, because they go through hardships in life. I mean, I remember when I was small, I used to imagine a lot of things that I wanted to be. And because of the hardships, I forgot about it. And we forget that imagination is the key. So they teach you a lot of, if you imagine something, if you think it, you close your eyes, you can have it in your hand and you can make it possible.
Well, I'm just giving clicks from that point because at the end of the day, we're truly speaking the same language. I also have myself gone on multiple courses, multiple journeys and paths that allow me to think and act, grow rich.
True that, yeah.
So many things that allow me to manifest all the dreams I have for myself. And that has brought you here on the Afternoon Express stage. And we highly appreciate it.
No, you have no idea.
But Chef Chad has his chef jacket on for a reason.